Wala pa.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Sir Benji.
Good morning po, Ma'am Shi. Hello po.
Okay, okay ra, ang audio. Okay lang.
Yes, Ma'am V. Very clear po.
I will try my face. I will try my face. Makita ko ba?
Yes po. Yes po.
Okay, i-blur.
Walang tunog.
Morning once again. Sorry I was out. We could not hear the audio for technical team.
Moncayo College of Arts, Sciences, and Technology. What started as a vision turned into reality when father of the institution, then SP member Lili took the initiative to author the municipal order, which led to the establishment of Moncast. Moncast is the first LGU-owned and operated local college in the Compostela Valley to have franchise the permit to operate. The permit was granted to 3 bachelor programs, namely Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English and Social Studies, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management, and Bachelor of Elementary Education, Generalist. Moncast opened its first school year in June 2009 with a surprising number of 142 students. In 2010, the 5-classroom building has come into completion and over. Now, Moncast has grown into a bigger institution with more than 20 classrooms. 11 years later, Moncast continues to show growth in its academic programs, facilities, scholars, colleges, and institutional achievements. Moncast envisions to become the leading local college, recognized for its affordable and quality instruction, responsive to the needs of the people of Bachelor of Agricultural Technology, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, in Financial Management, Human Resource Management, and Marketing Management. Teacher Education Programs, Bachelor in Education, major in English, Social Studies. Department. The faculty members of the Agricultural Technology Department. Members of the Business Administration Department.
Good morning once again, everyone. Before we begin our webinar this morning, sorry for that background noise. I would like to remind everyone with this webinar tickets. Number one, always turn off your microphones, students, unless you are recognized. To use the raise hand button if you want to say something, but wait for the host or the moderator to recognize you before turning off your phones. Number three, you can also use the chat space to communicate your concerns. And number four, that this webinar will be recorded. Thank you. I think we are just waiting for other students to join in this meeting before we could really start. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right, sir. So we are just giving them grace period, sir, for to join.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Right, thank you so much. Thank you, sir, and thank you so much, students. Please, those who are already in the meeting room right now, please inform your classmates to join so that we could start. Ma'am Shirley is already in the meeting room. Morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Ma'am. Right, so in a few moments, we will begin our webinar for this morning. Again, I would like to inform our students that later, the same mechanism we had last episode, students from background noise rather. We will be asking students from each to ask questions or clarifications or to give their opinions regarding the topic to be discussed by our guest speaker. Right, I was muted by the host. Right, you better listen to the discussion for you to, aside from the fact that you'll get some insight from this meaningful topic this morning, you'll be able to also participate actively in the open forum later. Thank you so much, everyone. Perhaps we can play some video or music to requesting our technical team to play something. Right?
As an institution that aims to produce competitive individuals, MONCAS does not only put importance to academics, but also to extracurricular activities. To progress the holistic development of students, MONCAS annually conducts EGA, where students are given the opportunity to excel in literary, musical, artistic, and sports events. SIGA creates a platform for students to showcase their abilities in different competitions such as dance, solo and duet singing, modern dance, poster making, debate, essay writing, basketball and volleyball, among others. Over the years, Moncast has continually striven to extend its services to the community. Currently, it has supported communities in different parts of the municipality and continues to work with several organizations.
Good morning, Sir Era. Sir Era is open with us this morning, rather.
In March
Morning, sir.
2017, Moncast conducted its second year of facilitating
Morning, sir.
government officials, other jobs. In February last year, the teacher education program under the Aral Kalinga project, in coordination with the Welfare and Development, conducted its second run of the storytelling activity for the daycare centers in Barangay Poblacion. This project was initiated by the college to address the values formation of the children and to introduce the English language. Over the past few years, the school has also conducted these community extension services. Extension services, in addition to academic endeavors, help students and teachers alike in the development of character worthy of admiration. As the institution is on the continuous process of enrichment, the faculty and staff engage themselves in research to provide solutions to present institutional problems. A number of BSBA faculty members attended a virtual conference in October of the present year.
Right? Right? So, we shall now start our episode 5 webinar this morning. To our guest speaker, to our college administrator, Dr. Gary Pila Gatchera, LPT, our academic program, the teacher education program, Dr. Karen Chaser B. Makiling, to the faculty and staff, especially to Sir Benji Doydoy and Sir Era, students and participants, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the webinar series on Field Study 1 and 2 brought to us by the Teacher Education Program of the Micayo College of Arts, Sciences, and Technology. To start with, may I request everyone to please sit down. For the introduction, this will be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem through an audiovisual presentation.
Father, we praise and thank you for blessing Moncast in all ways and means. We are here today to celebrate great success. In a world with limited human interactions because of COVID-19, we are embracing a moment of triumph in your name and for your glory.
We have experienced the miracle of your sustenance. You have filled our hearts with your joy. Your righteousness transcends all our efforts and understanding. Forgive us for our pride, the pride that puffs up and the pride that threatens to unqualify us.
Magbabaya so ikanami kasing-kasing no iyan, piglitan to kanami pinawi, puno no tuwa pinutuban no pagbati, no wara o pagkatugkad.
A'udhu billahi minasyaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. ربنا إننا ينادي الإيمان فآمنوا بربكم فآمنا ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وقنا عذاب النار سبحانك رب العزة عما يصفون السلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Lord God, guard our hearts from pride and selfish gain as we celebrate our activity. Let it fuel our faith in you as our provider and our sustainer. May all glory for our achievements go up to you today and always. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you so much. To formally start episode 5 entitled Guidelines on the Preparation, Submission, and Checking of School Forms, let us have Sir Benji B. Duy MAE, Teacher Education Program, for his opening remarks. Virtual.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, you are audible po.
Okay. You know what? This morning I was searching on the net, trying to read different experiences of teachers about school forms, and one of the statements I read was, "Sa school forms, kaba is real, kaba is there." And I know it was just a joke cracked by the teacher, because for me, the very essence of school forms, actually, these are tangible evidences that we are doing our job as teachers. Hello, everyone. Here my greetings of good morning, the virtual space. To the college president, the very supportive college president, Dr. Gary P. Lagatera, the enthusiastic program head of teacher education, Dr. Karen Chaser B. Makiling, to the primary speaker, Shirley V. Sugano, to my on-the-go co-FS teacher, Mr. Erap L. Ordaneza, to the apple of the eye of Moncast when it comes to host, Mr. Teresito de los Reyes, to the faculty, the working committee, and all the students present virtually. Again, good morning and welcome to our webinar series on FS 1 and 2. If lesson plan is life, then I understand that school forms are lifer. Kidding aside, you know what, my dear students, when we attended virtually the CHED orientation, the guidelines about the coming practice teaching, it was mentioned that we must embrace the modality that the cooperating school is practicing. If it practices in modular approach, then we expect to do the modality also. I mean, we must be part in the preparation, mission checking of the module. Another very important thing mentioned during the orientation was teachers are expected to be acquainted or must be equipped with the different school forms that you are expected to prepare or submit, so that when you are in the real life teaching, you are aware about the different forms you're going to prepare or submit. And with that, we are very proud to bring in the virtual space our pledge speaker, Ma'am Shirley Jean V. Sugano, to enlighten and explain to us the common and different forms in ed, at least with this short, I must say, short virtual experience of school forms. And I would like to make use of this opportunity to thank Ma'am Shirley Sugano for saying yes to our invitation. I know, Ma'am, your schedule is occupied, but you still offer or give your time for this session. So thank you so much, Ma'am Shirley. And students, situate yourselves in proper places because we now start the session or our webinar series, especially the fifth series with the title Guidelines on the Preparation, Submission, and Checking of Deep Ed School Forms. Once again, good morning and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sir Benji Duy, for that very profound message. And I would like to agree with what Sir Benji said. Actually, I find the topic very interesting as well, since it is an integral part of our profession, but given less attention during our training. So it's really an advantage on the part of our future, for our students who will have their future opportunity to really embark themselves in this kind of topic. All right. Thank you once again, Sir Benj, for that message. At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to present to you our guest speaker for this morning. Our guest speaker is an effective leader and a committed educator. She finished her Bachelor of Elementary Education at Bukidnon State College, Mungkayo Learning Centers, as cum laude. She then pursued a Master of Arts in Elementary Education at Assumption College of Nabun with complete academic requirements. She further continued her graduate studies at the University of Southern Philippines and earned her degree on Master of Arts in Educational Management. Currently, pursuing Doctor of Education in Educational Management at the same university. Her teaching experience under the Department of Education has been remarkable because of her various assignments to different schools in Moncayo and her progression to other positions. Our guest speaker started her teaching career as Teacher 1 in Governor Duhali Elementary School. She was then assigned to Ulaycon Elementary School and subsequently to Bailo Elementary School. Her other assignments include Master Teacher 1 at Macopa Elementary School, School Principal 1 at Rizal Memorial Elementary School, School Principal 2 at Banlag Elementary School, School Principal 2 at Moncayo Central Elementary School, School Principal 3 at Muñoz Elementary School, and presently, the School Principal 2 of Moncayo District. It is worth noting also that our guest speaker has passed several civil eligibility examinations. She passed the civil service examinations for sub-group and professional board examination for teachers, the PD 907 eligibility for honor graduates, and the first national examination for principals. Her dedication and commitment to quality education are reflected in her various achievements in teaching career, more so with the inspiration and guidance she had imparted to the teachers she had worked with and students she taught. Ladies and gentlemen, future educators, please help me in welcoming our guest for this episode, Ma'am Shirley Jean V. Sugano. A virtual applause, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sir De Los Reyes. And my greetings to Sir Gary, Makiling Tidokchi, to Sir Doy Doy, and to the rest of the students of MONCA. I am so thankful actually this privilege. And thank you so much also for reading my, parang napansin ko, tanda na talaga. Actually, I'm on my 30 years of service in a department. But even though matanda na, but feeling young talaga. Pag ikaw ay maging teacher, you need to be younger in your vision. And never mind, because numbers, we're just numbers. Okay, so Sir Doydoy, I will continue. Okay na tayo? Okay, I will share to you. Actually, this is really a very simple topic. I could say that very technical. Ito yung buhay teacher. Kung napansin niyo sa mga memes na ang daming forms ng DepEd. So ito yung ibibigay ko sa inyo. And this could be a very challenging one because especially that we are on pandemic. There much be more on the side of widening our heart than our mind. So it could mean to be you should be more kind in this particular situation. There might be some adjustments of the forms, there might be some modifications, and we have the call school-based management. Though we have this a national one, but the adjustment could be in our level, but we need to cope up with the national levels. May I share to you my screen? Excuse me, ha. Para siyang like, okay? Okay yan? Kita na ninyo yung screen ko. About interior guidelines on the preparation. Not yet.
Not yet pa po, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Anak ko na. Okay, naka-pause daw yung ano ko. Yung screen share. Resume share.
We can now see your screen sharing, ma'am, but we can see your Facebook account po.
Interim guideline. Di pa rin?
What we can see, ma'am, is your Facebook account po.
Ang nasa akin dito is yun ang presentation ko. Okay, stop share. Will back to 0.
Yes po, ma'am.
This one.
We can see it now po, ma'am.
Okay. The interim guidelines, right? Okay na? Sige.
Yes, ma'am.
I've seen the hand of Miss Hentapa. Do you have any question? Naka-raise ng hand niya. Okay? Siguro ano lang. So I think we have an open forum mamaya. So ilang ako dito, sir? Sir Veg. Hanggang ano? Sige. So we will take our time, no? So after this, wala na pala magpa-follow sa akin. Next is afternoon. Okay.
Yes.
We will take this time slowly, slightly. Tapos, this one, not that heavy. Katulad din ng mga teachers, as I've said kanina, we may make some amendments and some modifications for our future educators, lalo na yung mag-OOGT o lalo na yung mag-on teaching. Tayo ang sasabak nito. Okay. I will be sharing to you the DepEd Memorandum number 14, series of 2021, about the interim guidelines on the preparation, the submission, and checking of school forms. So, These are the pertinent provision of the memorandum for year 2021. We have 10 important forms in our department. Let's start with full form 1. Okay. Before, if you have a teacher na mother o di kaya mga kapatid, we have this kind of form na maliit, na maraming susulatan. So ito yung tinatawag nating school registry. Okay, the SF1. That is what we call, if you heard that one, class register. This time, this is called as SF1, the school register. This is school. This is SF1. Ito yung face niya. So medyo pero makikita niyo yan. I think this is recorded and you could also download some of it. So, ano po nandiyan SF1? Okay, you have there the learner's registry number, the LRN, name. So, ibig sabihin, what's in the Form 1 are the data of our learner. Their birthday, their event, their religion, their ethnicity, and about their parents. They have their parents with them, their guardian. Okay. Then as you notice, you have there yung naka-red mark. Okay. What's in the red mark? Kasi pandemic tayo, we need to register their age as of October 31. Because na yung year, yung school year natin, we started September, October, yung gano'n. So, kaya nag-age. Ito yung first modification. Next, our SF2, the daily attendance. Okay. For our daily attendance, ito siya. I'm giving to you the form para mamaya, ito yung pag-usapan natin deep. I-familiarize ko lang kayo sa mga forms, no? So ito yung form 2, the SF2 attendance. Okay. Tapos may red mark dyan. Ito yung tinatawag ng DepEd. Tinawag namin yung modification. The learner attendance conversion tool. Of course, wala mga students sa class namin need to have this one. Ito yung mga tinatawag nating mga modality. Ito yung tinatawag natin ano ba yung check ng attendance ng mga estudyante. Okay, that's form SF. If you look at it, ang daming ano yan. Ito mga forms na to, mada-download namin yan in just one. In DepEd, we have this information system, the LIS. Ito na pinaka-center ng lahat ng record ng lahat ng teacher. We have this kind of, actually this is not an app nor a program, but this is really a site which is provided to us by the Department of Education. At doon kami lahat papasok. Kaya if the students were really enrolled in that particular school, may background kang bata dito, silingan ako, my neighbor. Okay. So, kahit dito kayo, if you are really officially enrolled, mababrowse talaga yan kahit sa sulok ng Philippines. Because we have this, the Learner's Information System, the LIS. So, if you are really officially enrolled, at SF1 ka, automatic yung name mo, papasok yan sa SF. Next. So, preparation also of the SF3. Okay. Ang SF3, ito yung mga books na binigay. Pag regular classes tayo, mga books yung ini-issue. Tapos the day of yung return it, the retrieval. At this time, Josh, But this time, we have the modules. Okay, modules tayo. The distribution and the retrieval of modules. Okay. So ito yung tinatawag natin another modification. In this particular form, okay, lahat ng, even pag hindi lang man talaga purely module, nagbigay din ng mga supplementary na books at saka textbooks yung DepEd, yung mga teacher. Talagang binigyan, pinapahiram yan. Kaya ibig sabihin ng hiram ay pinapagamit yan. So ibig sabihin, i-return talaga. So naka-record yan saan? Sa SF3. Okay. Sa SF3. Next is, okay, ito yung base ng SF3. Okay, tingnan natin ha. So, by the way, familiar naman talaga yung mga school ID number ng bawat school. If the school is really that registered, may school ID talaga yan. Maski private. Pag private yan, walang school ID, baka hindi pa siya recognized, okay, medyo may ano yan, may problema yan with enrollment. So ito yun ha. So kung titingnan natin, yung naka-red mark na dyan, yun na yung tinatawag kong modification. Kasi instead of giving all the books, but what the students receive, na dinidistribute ang teachers, tapos nire-retrieve yan, yung mga modules. Okay? So, then at the end, at the bottom, teacher, tapos talagang generated din ito sa LIS. The next is the SF4. Ang SF4, ito yon ang monthly report of learners, movement, and attendance in all schools. Ang gawa nito are the school heads, yung mga school heads. So the SF4 dati, ang tawag dyan, that's report monthly to the division level. So i-pull out na namin yan, kukuha kami ng data from the LIS para yung data na yon that will be submitted, the hard copy, to our planning officer in the division. But this time, ito yun. We just submitted that one quarterly. So, quarterly. So, ilang beses kami in 1 year mag-submit just 4 times. Dati-rate, it's monthly. And this time, 4 times lang. And once never from the teacher. From the teacher na daily attendance nila, from the, ano yung daily attendance, ano form, SF2. So, mula sa SF2, i-extract namin yan. Tapos si LIS na yung magpo-consolidate niya. Okay. Ang facility ng LIS natin, naka-schedule din. So, hindi ibig sabihin na I wanted to open LIS extract form for my SF4 agad-agad. No, hindi po. Kasi naka-schedule po ang pag-open ng facility ng ating LIS, ng ating Learner Information System. So, once naka-schedule yan, pag-open yan for extraction of the forms, pwede na makapag-download. Kasi dito natin mag-check kung talagang may pumasok na mga attendance. Pag may pumasok na involved, okay, kasi dito yun ma-extract yan. Okay? So, instead of having that monthly, quarterly. Okay, yun ang phase ng SF4. Okay? And I hide para makita ko yung ano. Okay, yeah. Okay, so ito yung SF4. Tingnan mo. So, kung nakita mo dyan, may red mark. Okay, ito naman yung mga modification. Kasi sa panahon tayo. That no longer participating in learning activities. So, sino ba to sila? Ito yung mga estudyante na hindi na sila nagpapakita. Even their parents, yung mga parents nila, yung mga guardian nila. Tapos, dito nagkakaroon ng mga problema na talagang hinuhome visit na yan. Kasi meron tayo dito sa DepEd, should not our learners behind. kailangan sabay tayo. Yan. Hindi rin pwede na mauna si teacher o di ka mauna si student. It should be sabay tayo. So, itong part na to, yung no longer participating, bago kami magre-report, kailangan sisiguraduhin muna namin. Baka siya, baka may problema lang. So, talagang we are very careful with this. Kung tingnan sa baba, may mortality. Okay. Ganyan ka-practical si DepEd. Talagang, kasi pandemic eh. So, talagang we look at it positively na yung mga mortality of our learners. So, wala, we might ask, ano ko pa ilalagay if somebody would happen in one of my years? That is facing the reality. Hindi naman ibig sabihin, that is just being positive. We look at it as a positive side kasi pandemic tayo. Kasi DepEd very practical na talagang nilalagyan niya. Yun. Okay. We're, of course, praying for our children, for our learners na they'll be safe. Safe talaga sila. Okay, yan yung SFR na the learners movement and attendance. Okay. Next. Okay, ito yung SF5. SF5, ito yung ginagawa ni teacher. Yung grades niya, tapos na grade, 4 na for grading, tapos na. Ang enter niya dito, yung general average na ng mga bata. This is report, promotion, and learning progress and achievement. No, itong SF5 na to. So, SF5, teacher ang may gawa nito. Siya. Ano lang ito eh. Bali, may ginagawa step. I will back in ha. Magbabat in ako. Kasi, paano ba pumasok si general average? Di ba meron tayong tinatawag na electronic class record? Yung electronic, I know you are familiar with that, ICT. In DepEd, we have this electronic, pero manually lang siya. Offline. Hindi siya online. Offline lang yan. So, paano namin pinapasok yung mga grades? Ano yan? Given kami with a particular and in exam form, pero it's just an offline. Hindi ito nakapasok sa LIS or sa facility LIS. Pasok sa facility ay ito lang general average. The general average at saka pag-enter mo general average, automatic, si LIS na ang magbibigay ano ba to? Promoted ba to? Promotion ba to? Or retained ba to? So, ibig sabihin, the teacher will just set the general average, tapos automatic ma-identify yung mga honors natin dito. Sila na din yung magbibigay ng honors. Okay. Now, again, ibalikan ko yung grading system. Actually, si DepEd ngayon, we are grooming with an online grading system. Ito yung tinatawag nating 10-10 grading system. Ito yung class record, no 10 at all. Hindi nagagamit si teacher ng 10. Ibig sabihin, no more wala na. Ang trabaho ni teacher is to put the data online. Kaya lang, it's online. Ngayon, it's only the pilot na region na gumawa nito is the Region 12. And then, kasi doon galing si Director Fernando. Kasi siya yung may utak nito si Director Fernando. Siya ngayon ang ating regional director ng Region 11. From the Region 12, when he transferred to our region, of course, the best practice na binigay, dinala niya sa atin. So we will be starting off. We will be the second region na gagamit nito. Pero siyempre pag sinabi nating site, we will be entering to a particular site kasi pa siya recognized ng higher level ng central office, kaya kailangan pa kaming magbayad. So ang lahat ng schools, kasi ini-institutionalize na to ng ating division, ng ating regional office, ng buong Region 11, and the level of the orientation ay nasa stage na ng mga school heads. Siguro for the third week of November, dito mag-ano na yan sa mga teachers, magle-level down na ang cascade. Tsaka so far, nakita namin, this could answer all the forms ng SF5 natin at hanggang SFN. Okay. So, siguro kung sa ngayon, magtaka kayo, ano ba ito sa binibigay Sugano? I'm just telling to you, kasi sa ngayon, si SF5 at maging si SF, the rest of the school forms hanggang 10, manual yan eh. Si teacher nagsusulat yan. Nagsusulat. This time, if talagang go na si pen grading system, katulad ng IS, no more pen, talagang diretso na yung encoding. Okay, so balik tayo. So ito yun na yung SFP. Okay, ito. Titingnan natin dito sa kabila. Kung tingnan nyo yan sa kabila. May mga naka-automatic sa read. Si system na yung mag-segregate ng mga estudyante mo. At dito rin makikita yun. Okay. Tapos may mga may mga grades. Okay. Then, ito yung page na to kasi mahaba yan. Pag marami kang estudyante, first marami kang susulatan. Okay. So, that would be always prepared by our teacher. Tapos, isi-certify correct yan at i-review ng ating division personnel. Kasi grade na yan eh. Dati-dati, during my younger years, ito yung tinatawag naming kalbaryo during our time. Kasi dito sa maririnig kami. We will be checking all our grade. So from school from class register 1, papunta sa aming class record, papunta dito. So yan, i-checking yan. Pero yes, until now, checking kami kasi hindi pa kami gumamit ng pen. Pagdating ng panahon, wala checking. Kasi tulad LIS, automatic yan, si system na magbibigay. So, no stress na si teacher. Pagdating ng panahon, kayo na mga future educators. Okay. Kayo na yung mag-i-enjoy. Okay. Next form, ito yun. Iba yung sa kinder ha. Ito yung sa kinder. So, meron silang tinatawag na kindergarten appraisal report. Yun from grades 1 yun hanggang 10. This time is solely for our kinder. Okay. Remember, of course, hindi natin kalimutan si kinder kasi K to 12. Okay. For the kinder, kung tingnan natin dito, standard score yan sa kanila. If they are ready or not ready, yun lang kanila. Pero kung sa isip natin, madali lang pala sa kinder, no? Hindi. Mas, kung titingnan ko, because I am studying, hindi sila included with the pen grading system, pero iba yun sa kanilang assessment tool nila. Yung mga interpretations, iba, na makikita natin sa kabila. Yan. So, yan. So, yun. Kasi the readiness na yan sila. If they are ready, so i-move up yan sila into grade 1, ready. If they're not ready, balik yan sa kinder. So, yan ang form nila for the kinder. So, for our SF5, dalawa yan. For our graders and for our kinder. Ayun, sa bottom part. So, may interpretation. Ano ba yung interpretation? Yung kanina na sa kabila. So, may mga guidelines. Okay? Next, itong SF6. Okay. This is now the summary on promotion and learning progress. Saan namin ito kukunin? Of course, from the SF5. Mula sa SF5, kasi sa SF5, si teacher ang may gawa noon, di ba? Ngayon, si school head, kami na mga school head, kami na yung magpo-consolidate ngayon ng SF6. Okay. What is good with SF6, di ba? Di ba si SF5 kanina nasa system yan? Nasa LIS? So, extract na lang kami ng consolidated or yung summarized report on promotion. Basta open ang facility ng ating DepEd. Okay. So, that's why dito natin makikita pag may teacher na medyo na magduha magidang side sa may noon ay kapit ay na teacher sa piga side na po ay medyo teacher. So, kinsa man ang maapektuhan na of course the SF6. Unang usahay mag-albudul si bakit? Because we need to comply on a particular date na dapat si SF6 nasa kamay namin yan. So dito namin hindi kasi magbibigay ng summary si LIS pag hindi ito N5. So yun na. So there's always what you call chain reaction, no? May kasi naka-system yan. So kung titingnan mo, isang papel lang yan, pero naka-plot na yan lahat, grade 1 at grade 6. Kung junior high school, automatic yan mag-change into grade 7, 10. Senior high school, grade 11 and 12. Okay, automatic yan. Itong forms na to, ito yung umasin sa baba, merong reviewed and validated by division representative. Yan. Walang sabi dyan at i-check yan nila talaga. Kaya, we need to be careful. No? Kaya hindi ba pag mag-ano tayo. Kaya nga sabi nila, madali lang daw kasi pagdating ng end of the year, hanggang sa labi, ang gawa ka ng grado. So, you have to be careful. At saka pag magbigay kayo ng pagdating sa next na form natin, baka you might be saying na dali lang. Remember that they have the SF2, the daily tests. Kasi kaya careful tayo with baka mamali tayo, ma-assume natin, okay lang, no, kaya this is really a legal paper na we need to be careful kasi ito yung buhay ng mga estudyante natin. At di ba tayo mga estudyante, ito yung tinitingnan natin. Saan makagrado, no? So ana ni siya, mo ni balik tibukan, mo na yung mga ihawiran sa itong eskwelahan. Step 7. Si SF7, yung school personal assignment list and basic profile. Sa isang pilang, makikita na kung sino man ang mag-isip mga school, kahit isang papilang, makikita na niya na you have this number of teachers. Ay, ano ka pala? May mga doctors ka na pala na mga teacher. Kasi nandyan yung profile natin na teacher in the SF7. Okay, dyan. Dyan makikita natin mula sa kanilang team, yung mga yung tax identification number nila, mapunta doon sa mga designation, mga status, hanggang kung anong hina-handle nila na mga subject. At dito din makikita sino yung overload na teacher, sino yung teacher na underload. Sa step 7, dito makikita ng school principal, basta mutanaw lang na siya, umuhi mo, makabalo siya kung overstaffed ba or understaffed ba siya. Okay. So, in the SF7, ito ay, this should be a notarized document. No? So, kinakailangan tama talaga dito. yun na, kasi from the human resource na data, i-put that one into one paper para may data si principal, ang tawag dyan is the SF7. Pag si principal, hindi niya masyadong kilala, ang bawat teacher, ibig sabihin, hindi niya familiar SF7. Pero pag familiar niya ang SF7, kasi siya ang may gawa niyan, alam niya kung saan. Halimbawa, you teaching a particular teacher for your class observation. Saan ka magre-refer? Diyan, no? Kasi may daily program yan, si teacher dyan sa kabila. Yung kung anong advisory siya, kung anong oras siya, bawat araw, as siya dapita. So you could monitor your teacher in this form. Okay. Small school, maliit yan yung school mo. Kayang-kaya yan ni school principal ang pag-ibig sa class program. Pero if you have schools like Tayo Central, you already have 35 teachers. So when you are going to plot, ipa-plotting kasi natin mga daily program. Kasi hindi pwede na mag-start tayo ng klase na this is the all arranging our teachers in the particular classes. Okay. You would ask me, itong class program ni teacher in this year, ito rin ba the rest of the years hanggang mag-retire siya? I think hindi. Hindi pwede. You have to prepare that one every school year. Ito yung pinaliit na class program. Ibig sabihin. Papasok ka sa classroom, mapansin ninyo, yan sa may kabila, merong nakasulat dyan. Program. Ito yung individual preparation ni teacher. Tapos, sila, hindi classroom kung hindi yan na properly plot ni principal dito sa F7. Labi na sa yung mga grades na meron tayong tinatawag na team teaching. Okay. Sino yung nag-team teaching? It's the grade 4, the grade 5, the grade 6, and to the higher level. Hanggang grade 12. Team teaching yan. Pero, ito si grade 1, ito si grade 2, at saka si grade 3. Talagang mono yan. Si teacher lang talaga. 7:30 hanggang 4:30. Or kasi 6 hours actual teaching lang naman tayo. Diba? Regular. Tayo yan. So, sa team teaching, hindi na kailangan i-prepare mo yan. Baka mas marami ang vacant time yung isa, tapos yung isa overload siya. So, kinakailangan yan na yan. Kaya meron tayong tinatawag na mga grade level heads. Ito mga grade level heads, sila yung gagawa ng bago pumasok sa SF, gagawa ng unified class program. Yung tinatawag natin na unified school program. Sige. So, unified, parang may problema. Diba? Okay ba, Sir Benji? Parang may chat. Okay na? Sige. Okay. Sige. Balik ako ha. Balikan ko para mas clear siya. Yung simpleng inilagay ni teacher na class program ay hindi ko yan kasi in preparation. Na gusto ko itong oras na gusto ko. No, hindi. Lalo na pag team teaching, talagang pag-usapan yan. Stance 4, meron kayong 5 teacher kayo. 5 kayo, kasi yung 2 yan, 2 dyan ay mga floating. Yung tinatawag nating special teachers. Tapos 3 lang yung advisor. Class, 5 teachers. Tapos yung 2 teachers, may ancillary services yan, yung tinatawag nating mga coordinators na hindi maghahandle ng klase o ng advisory. Ibig sabihin na itong dalawang teacher, mas daghan siya vacancy ng mga vacant ng mga time ay coordinator siya. No, it's not. They should be equal. Equal talaga yan. So may learning areas na hahandelan itong dalawang to para sa tatlong klase na to. So i-arrange nila yan. Ang tawag dyan, they will be making a unified class program on particular grade level in grade 4 or grade 5 or whatever. Okay, I hope nakuha ninyo. Then after that, look down nila to. So meron na silang arrangement. So I have my arrangement, I have my time. So ito na yung ipapat ko. Because I am the advisor, ang ipaplat niya ipakita niya is the class program. Ibig sabihin, anong time ng bawat klase, ng bawat teacher sa loob ng klase. Si teacher meron siyang sarili, yung time niya. Pero hindi niya ito ilalagay sa labas. Kasi personal it's her personal class program or tinatawag nating teacher program. So, una sulat kung ano ang time na vacant siya para sa essential services niya. Ang nakaplat sa mga rooms, class program, ang schedule ng bawat klase. Okay? You get me? Medyo complicated si SF7. Kasi dito yan. Dito makikita kasi pag master teacher ka, you need to be in the classroom. Hindi pwede na si master teacher ay naka-ancillary service lang, naka-float lang siya. As mandated, if you are a master teacher, dapat ikaw ay isang advisor. Ako I am a master teacher for almost a decade. Bago ako na-decide na maging principal. Kasi dati-rate, si master teacher at saka si principal, equal yan ang sweldo. Kaya yan ang sweldo dati. Kaya, di ba, ang ganda, nasa classroom lang, you are too relaxed, tapos ang laki ng sweldo mo, yung sweldo mo, patihan ng principal, nasa classroom ka lang. Diba? Ayun din mas tumaas si school principal kaysa kay master teacher. Kaya hindi pwede na si master teacher wala siya classroom. Kaya nga norm CR, mo anak yun ng ubang mga teacher 1. Si master teacher na kung sweldo, wala maganin na advisor. Hindi po siya pwede. So, it is really a part of the master teacher na nasa siya. In the next session, dito natin makakategorize ang level ni teacher. Okay, bakit ko masasabi yan? This could be a very valid part of a school head to know and encourage ang iyang mga teacher na dili lang yun mag-stay on sa ibang level. Ibig sabihin, help them na ma-promote sila. Teacher 2, teacher 3, encourage them. Kitang-kita dyan, educational qualification, diba? So yan, ang laking puntos yan. So kayo, tapos yung mag-graduate sa college, encourage yourself to enroll to graduate study. And, tapos baka ma-discourage kayo. Bakit sa ranking, ma'am, walang point? Totoo, walang point yan. Kasi pag parang hindi naman talaga, ito, doctor to, lalaki yung educational qualification. Sorry po hindi. Kasi pag mag-apply ka, equal footing tayo lahat ng mga graduate. Pero, marap ka lang ng mag-aral. Pag nakapasok ka sa DepEd, it's 1 of 3 years, tapos ka ng masters mo, yun, yan, di ba? Tapos si teacher 3, gamay like kimbot, anak, head teacher 1 ang sweldo. Yan sa classroom. Kaya I would like to reiterate, no, baka may mga misconception kayo. Tapos na ako ng education, EDD academics na ako. Tapos bakit ang baba ko? So as I've said, equal footing po tayo. What we're looking sa RQA kasi is graduate ka at eligible ka, may corresponding point yan. Wala pong additional point na till graduate ka na point ka sa qualification, wala po. Pero magagamit mo yan ito, SF7, for us school heads to push our teachers na ma-promote sila. Yon. Okay? I hope you will be encouraged na, ay, dili na lang ako may eskwela after my graduation. No, you need to. Ay, mas okay siya. Nga, medyo bitin ako with the educational qualification. Pero, it's alright. It's just a challenge on my part. Kasi hindi ko tinapos. Doon nag-sink ito na kailangan ko palang mag-graduate. Kasi mabitin tayo sa ranking. Yun. Yan. Kaya nga, ini-encourage ko kayo to go on with your graduate studies. Okay. Ito yung courses. Kasi yung mga short courses na yan sa mga training, that could help you. I-add on kasi yan sa SF7 kung special qualification meron ka. Pag meron ka yan, alam na yan ni principal saan ka ilalagay. Of course, your graduate of early education. Saan naman ako nibutang na aplikante? Siyempre, pag nasa ranking yan, of course, nasa kinder yan kasi early. Early kasi yan, early education. So, ECCD, yung unit niya. So, doon siya dapat. Kasi hindi tayo pwede na ma-mismatch kasi. Mag-mismatch tayo. So, secondary, talagang they're very strict. No? Talagang they're very strict kung ano ang major mo, yun ang tuturuan mo. Hindi pwede na ikaw ay isang math major tapos magtuturo ka ng MAPE. Okay. Kaya ito, I have this case na pumasok sa office. Kasi yung school na mag-transfer sa isang secondary na teacher, ang vacancy lang doon ay MAPE. Okay. MAPE. Tapos, gamay lang siya na school, secondary school, kasi mag-transfer siya into another district. Tapos, ang major niya is English. Tapos, the vacancy of that school is MAPE. So, paano yan? Of course, the school principal would give a reply. Our vacancy here is only MAPE. If the teacher who intend to transfer our school will submit to handle MAPE, he's welcome and i-accept natin siya. So, dito papasok yung tinatawag nating agreement. So, sa secondary kasi magmi-mismatch na may handle. Kaya nga dito papasok yung para bang naging generalist na si secondary. Handle pa gusto man siya mag-transfer, maghimo siya ng letter na willing siya mutudlo og MAPE. So, So, marami kaming nakikita sa secondary kasi isa-submit kasi itong mga SF7. Tapos, time po during sa application for promotion, for the secondary to kasi sa elementary generalist kami. Pag mag-apply for promotion sa master teacher, pag tingin namin sa SF7 na walang conflict lang yan kasi generalist. Pero sa secondary, kita yan. Bakit siya mag-apply ng MP for mathematics? Nag-handle siya ng pero yung educational qualification niya, hindi naman siya math major. So doon nagka-problema. Kasi pagdating ng division face really very strict, especially sa secondary. Kaya for the secondary, kung anong major mo, dapat yun ang tuturuan mo. I said kanina, special occasion. Kasi gusto mong transfer doon, wala kaming maibigay sa'yo na English, tapi ang vacancy, kung gusto mo, magsulat ka. Magbigay ka ng isang letter of intent na you are willing na tuturuan mo kahit English major ka. And that is, wala naman talaga magawa kasi liit naman ng secondary school yon. So, kailangan magtulungan sila doon. So, yun tinatawag. So, just like other school, para bang kahoy yan. Tutubo at tutubo yan. Walang school mag-deteriorate kapag ang teachers na nandyan sa school na yan, very positive, at saka yung heart nila is observe this, yung maliit na school na yan, lalagon yan. I tell you. And kung without teacher, nakaka ng school, magsige lang ka o, malayo ba ani? Murag 1 day kilometer. This time kasi for Moncayo, wala na tayong 1 day kilometer Ang ganda na ng mga roads natin. Ganda na yung mga daan natin. Maliban lang yung mga bagong established na school, mga newly open school. Pero maganda pa rin yun kasi pasok tayo sa far to market road. Maganda na yung daanan. Pero pag ma-assign ka somewhere in Mako, medyo very challenging talaga doon. Malalayo yung school. Pero in Moncayo, I could assure you, makaka-uwi ka at makakatulog ka sa bahay mo every day. Mag-commute ka. Labi na kabalon. Kaya yung mga estudyante natin na mga girls, this is just, bakit marami ng mga lady drivers na mga teacher? Kasi there's a particular PSDS before. She was my classmate at USEF. Actually, it's just action plan na ginawa niya sa USEF. Ang study is very simple but very intriguing. The percentage of teacher na nakapag-asawa ng driver. Tapos ano siya, bus driver, teacher, mga ganon. Kaya, from that particular study, kasi i-distribute sa mga school head, at doon, dumami na yung mga teacher na nagda-drive na. Kaya yung iba, ulaw na yun na mo doon ni teacher. Kaya si teacher, naka-NMAX na, naka-sniper. Diba? So yun, kaya mo pa mag-drive. So what I'm trying to drive out is ganito. Walang po ko nag-judge siya, ngayon na, what yung ano ka, pag medyo malayo, marireach mo talaga yan pag marunong kang mag-drive. So, kayo kayo na drive para hindi mo magsalig. Okay, so that is SF7. Ang dami ko nang sinabi. But all of those were related. Ang may gawa nito yung ating school principal. Okay, so yan no, ang dami. Pag maraming teacher, madami-dami SF7 mo, maraming pages. Okay. Next is SF8. Okay. Ang SF8, ito yung Health and Nutrition Report. Are you familiar with BMI? Okay. So, ito yung mga health report ng mga bata sa SF8 yan. Pero in times like this, pandemic, itong SF8 nito, pag mag-off campus kayo, siguro ipakita nyo lang to sa inyo, pero hindi ginagawa. Kasi no face-to-face tayo. Diba? Sige, mag-usapan natin yan mamaya. Next is, okay, SF8. Next is SF9. SF9, good ni inyong hanggi pangandoy. Hindi na niya. During your high school siguro years, ang ng clearance para lang ma-full ang clearance, mahawiran na dahil ninyo si SF9. Kasi si SF9, ma'am, mauli nyo ang class progress report card. Atong gipangandoy niyo yung naka-envelope niya na dito na. So, ang tawag anak karon S9. So, yan ang report on learning progress and achievement. Ito yung ibibigay ay parents, yung inyong school record. Okay. After that, yung S9, yan, ito halimbawa, Samuag Elementary School, ito yung card nila, yung progress is F9. Sa ganin na before, that is Form 138. No? Naman na siya yung clearance, kung nakahinundo mo, high school kayo, no? At taas-taas ng clearance ninyo para makuha lang ninyo ito. Form 138. Ang tawag dyan ngayon, SF9. Okay. Kung yun si 1010, yung sinabi ko sa inyo, si teacher hindi na magsusunod dito. Mag-extract na lang siya. Mag-print na lang. Pero wala pa man na ani nga site, so mag-agwan na teacher. Nya, sabayan na yun na ni teacher sa taas kayo nga SF10. Okay. Di ba? Ito, surrender na yun. If you have 60 na estudyante enrolled in your class, o di, sa isinta po ka SF9, sa isinta ka SF10 imong sulaton. Yan na yun na mga goal na si teacher. Pero, pag si teacher, kabalo siya mo-organize sa iyang time, dili na siya mag-lisod ani. Dali na lang na, maanad mo. Maanad mo. Sa itong mga teachers sa field karon, maanad na nagsinulat. Pero pag darating ang panahon na papasok sa atin, lalabas na lang, magpiprint na lang. Kaya si system na ang mulabay sa mga grado din. Relax na ka. Pero sa karon, agwanta lang siya ang tagsulat. No? Okay. So yan. Iba yung SF10 for elementary, iba for junior high, iba din for senior high. Iba-iba yan. Pero ang tawag dyan, school form 10 or the permanent record. Ito yan, pag magta-transfer, marami tayong parents na mag-demand. Wag to sa office, ayaw po niya, kay Form 137 man siya before. To tell you, hindi po pwedeng makahawak sa nito. This is a form na negotiated for school. Pag mag-transfer, a particular school will request mula sa school kung saan galing yung estudyante, school yung makadala through a mail or through iba-browse, isa-scan yan, pero school-to-school process. Hindi yan pwede i-hand carry. Ang school na ang magpa-LBC niyan, ang magpa-mail niyan to the school. Tapos, pag mag-grade 7, papunta ng junior, ng senior, sila yan, mag-ano lang yan, mag-school. So, dili na pwede pangayoon ni estudyante. No? You get? There was some misconception with our parents. Kaya kasi naman, yung mga teacher po, sahay, makaingon ko sagad lang po, na wala po siguro na orient ni principal, nga tagaan o ang request lang ni gigala, demand na si parent nga, no, pwede yun na mo dalaon niya. I-checkan pag yun dito, himuan pa for the form could be hand carry. No? Dili ba yun na pwede hand carry dear? So, ano yung usahay mga misconception? Kasi si teacher din ang may sabi na pwede lagi na ipadala. Form rabitaw na. No, not form rabitaw na. This is a permanent record. Mula elementary, mag-a-add on sa secondary, Tapos, musulod ba yan ako mag-college siya? Kasi si college, manghingi ka ng SF10 mula sa saan ka nag-aral. Kaya dili lang na siya kay appeal na bitaw na. No, it's not. It's a legal paper. So, school-to-school transition. Kung halimbawa mag-off campus na kayo, hindi kayo pwede talaga magbigay ng SF10 to the parent. Kasi even the school na nagdala ka og SF10, ikaw nga parent, kung question na nga nakadala man ni siyang SF10, hindi man ni pwede ma-release. Tapos si SF10, gawas na siya sa LIS. So, yun ang mga dapat nating tandaan. Okay, balikan natin, i-wrap up natin to. So, sa SF1, ito yung school register, release, sino mag-prepare, class advisor. I would like to move. Si class advisor, kailan niya yan gagawin? Beginning of the school year, o yung BOSI, LIS to. SF2, ito, recording, sino ang gagawa? Class advisor. Unti na natin partially through LIS and manual. Okay. Kasi pwede tayo magmamanual pag LIS need internet. No? Kinakailangan natin ng service provider. Kaya nagmamanual yung ibang teacher kasi not school, especially in Mungkayo. Iilang school lang ang may service providers. No? Tapos daily yan. Pero pandemic, sabi ko kanina, may mga exemptions yan. Okay. SF3, the book, teacher gagawa. Papasok yan sa BOSY or end of the school year sa system yan nasa IS, nasa site. SF4, ang muhimo ana si school head. Pero kung si school head busy, what I've said with BCBC yan, kasi meron tayong tinatawag na school planning designate. Siya tutulong kay school head para mailabas yung SF4. So, si school planning designate, yung counterpart ni school head. Ang mag-prepare niyan si LIS. Monthly yan kasi pandemic na early yan. SF5, yan. So yun ha, si LIS mo pa rin yan kasi pag-open ng facility ng SF5, paspasan yun nagsulot ni teacher, i-encode na tanan dito, pamugas ka, maka-extract ka o copy in the LIS. Kailan yan mangyayari? EOS1 or end of the school year. So ending. Take note ha, si books, BOSY, or beginning. Si report and promotion, EOSY. Including SF6, end of the school year, gawin ni teacher, galing LIS, mula sa SF5. SF7, ito yung inventory. Ito yung mahaba-habang explanation ko. So, SY din yan and as needed. Bakit as needed? Kasi gagawa ng succession plan. Halimbawa, may teacher na magta-transfer. School head, gagawa yan ng succession plan. Saan siya kukuha ng succession plan niya? Dito sa SF7 niya. Halimbawa na may teacher na mag-transfer, i-arrange niya talaga habang wala pang papasok ng new teacher. Next, SF8, yung health ng profile ng mga bata. Dalawa yan. Bakit dalawa yan? Beginning at saka ending. Of course, syempre, i-measure nato ng bata kung tambok ba or payat ba. So, kung sa teacher pa na, sa manidugang na ba, sa ba. Dahil na beginning, masabot, napod siya after. So, ending. Kaya, lalo na, ay recipient ang school ng feeding. So, ito yung gagamitin. Pero kay pandemic man, so wala sa SF9, manual po tayo ha. Wala pa yan sa LIS, sabi ko. Pero pag depende, dili na manual. Mo ni kasagarang kaaligot-guta ni mga teacher. Kining 9 o 10. Kaya yun siya tanan. I-include. Kaya naka-program naman ni siya manually. So, ano lang ito? Okay. So, dito tayo ngayon. Alam ko na marami kayong mga questions. Pangunahan ko na lang kayo, ha? Okay. Will same guidelines be applied for the next school year? The answer is no. The DepEd Memorandum number 14 shall only be applicable for this school year. Ito na yung pangalawang year. Last year, we did this one kasi pagmula pandemic. Unless otherwise, is suspend na yung, i-extend yung face-to-face. No? So, pag ma-extend tayo, ito yung pinagsasabi ko, ayun, the same would be used for the next year. Pero take note ha, when we talk about face-to-face classes, mag-add on lang ako as the teacher or the principal and to give you an information. Sa pilot po, wala po tayo school na nagpa-pilot ng face-to-face. The whole division, schools lang po from the Davao de Oro Division ang qualify for face-to-face. Ito yung sa mga bukid, ng Compostela, ng Panlukan at ng Maragusan. Meron tayong naka-standby mga schools sa Moncayo East, it's the Upper Libuton or the Samuag Beam, if you're familiar. Then sa kabila sa West, ito yung New Kapatagan Elementary School. Naka-standby sila. November 15, I know na you heard that. Tapos may mga bakit hindi natuloy? Bakit no? Ang pilot school po natin, 4 lang naka-standby na New Kapatagan at saka naka-standby dito sa east namin yung Upper Libuton. After November 15, 2 months po silang mag-face-to-face yung for school. After that one, kung unsa man, ang result to, itong naka-standby na 2 school, sila na naman. Magdugang ta from the 4, pasok 2 naka-standby na school para mag-face-to-face. So therefore, in our simple thinking, naabag yung face-to-face next school year. Parang wala. No? So ato lang i-analyze. 2 months nga lang sila eh. Pagkatapos ng 2 months, pasok yung additional 2. After the additional 2, we will then recommend another school para mudugan ta. So, sa one district, only 1 out of 25 schools. So, dili inana kadali ang face-to-face pagbalik. Ang bakunado na ang tanan. Sir Doy, kana daw dili, wala daw kabakuna ng mga estudyante, dili nakasulod sa eskwelahan.
Yes.
Kaya si teacher, no, alam niyo, si teacher, kasi may mga teacher na hindi na pabakuna. Hindi namin nakamit yung 75% herd immunity. Kaya wala na bakuna. So, kaya estudyante ni Sir Doy nga, wala nang pabakuna. It is really a requirement for us na dapat bakunado siya papasok sa mga school. Kaya si teacher na wala nang pabakuna, alam niyo, they are recommended for work from home sila until such na bakunado sila bago sila makabalik sa school. Bakit na binigyan ng work from home? Tapos yung nako'y wrong notion si teacher. Work from home, may bakuna. Ang dami mo namang deliverables. Sige, ayaw to eskwelahan. You have a lot of deliverables na dapat i-comply mo sa bahay. Then, makomply ba na nimo? So, kailangan magpabakuna talaga tayo. Sayang kayo ng mga Pfizer, Jensen, mga Sino. Diba? Pabakuna kayo ha? Okay, that is number 1 requirement. It's really a protocol. Okay, kaya after is no. If masuspend pa mo, extend pa ta, okay, padayon, inaali yapon. So, kanang 2021, 2022, 20 man na nag-start, go on ta until 20. So, kanus na mag yun ay basi, 2022. Sige lang mo, dili lang unta magwan. Dili na ito pangunahan ng atuang gobyerno. Another, what is aim to be recorded in SF1? Okay. Every year, mo yun ang gina-remind sa mga teachers also, ha? Okay. Gone are those days, mukunta teacher, kung naamoy mga teacher, kabalog yun mo, kaya mingon nga, plus 0.75, plus 20, school lamang ka, oh. Wintahan diya na, butang diya plus 0.25. Ano no, before. Pero ngayon, LS, mag-plus na si teacher. Okay? October 31, 2021, yun na siya at recorded na ito. So, na siya. Hindi na mag-plus si teacher. Right? Next question. Do I need to backtrack my record of attendance of learner and revise my SF2 for the first and second quarter? So yung question kasi for the school year 2020-2021. So, ang answer ka dito is nakadepende yan sa luck. So, hindi na kayo magba-backward, mag-make adjustment. Okay. Mag-usapan natin yan si luck mamaya. Okay, reporting cut-off date for enrollment. I've said kanina, si LIS is a site. Pag si DepEd site mag-close, mo-close yun na. Mag-ilak-ilak pa na yung mga teachers. Taas kayo. There, Mrs. Sugano. Please, kasi we will be requesting kay si Radan, wala na letters from the teacher. I-compile ko yan, i-endorse ko yan sa division planning, requesting again, please open the facility. And sesame, dili siya pwede. And once si DepEd site mo close yun na siya. So yung cut off, so nagdili kita magtinaga, no? Pag ang cut off manggod, dili mo na siya diha. Announcement cut off, tugay na siya. Pero mo kumpiyansa mangod si teacher. So, dili kita magkumpiyansa. Kay lisod kaayo mo hangyo sa mga kasing-kasing nga nasirado na nga mo abre pa. So, as of this moment, ang enrollment count nato, ang iyahang cut-off, naka-blank. Why? Our first closure from the central office, nag-cut off siya last October 31. So, as in-cut off yun, wala nag-yun na open ang facility. So, saan na daghan. So, because sa mga requests, aluwi sa Ginoo, gahapon na-abre po. Na-abre siya until November 30 lang po siya taman. So, si teacher, paspasan yun nag-enroll. Confirm sa tanan nga nag-transferred in. Paspasan o report dito sa facility na nag-transfer ang estudyante in the LIS. Okay? So, dili sa gawas. Eh, maski sa pagdak sa imong makba, nagsige na kagyaw-yaw niya, not in the facility. So, mo na siya. Teachers ngayon, very silent na with regards to this. Kaya nga no, ang facility manamo ang apason. Kung naay negligence naman yun ang tawag, ana ganing wala ka pa enroll. Wala na lista ang isa ka bata, may get lisod, kayo na siya. We had that experience na abot sa division level ang reklamo. Kaya wala na enroll ang yan estudyante. Take note ha, for the whole school year, 2020-2021, ang claim ni teacher is ganito. wala man na siya good nagkuha o kuan ma module. Diba? Na-mention ako ganina. Mao man na barometer na to sa attendance, ang pagkuha, ug pagbalik sa module. Kaya naamong yung ebidensya si parent yung nagkuha yung module. Kaya mo perma man na sa distribution retrieval. Oh my God, diyan siya lisod, kaayo nato siya kung ano. Ano ganing ako ang nalipdan si teacher niya, it's really a negligence of the teacher. Nauna siya, ang request na to, musulod dyan siya sa central office, the approval na agad siya sa central office. So, dili siya lalim. No, dili siya lalim. So, dili siya joke. So, dili lisod ba mong maestra. Daghang kang bantayan. Nga si teacher dayon nga. Nag-work from home na ta. Sa isa ka semana, duha, tulo ka adlaw tong work from home. Isa ka bulan, 10 days lang ba yata allowable mo sunod sa eskwelahan. Hindi pa kita magtarong, no? So, dili maestra. Being a teacher is not choose the applicable act. Na yung act natin. Teacher, kayo. Teacher and advisor have the freedom to choose the applicable act in checking the learner's attendance. Okay. I-refer natin yan in memo later. Ha? Okay. Ito yung daily attendance. Ito yung basis na, kasi I am also a newbie teacher in Moncas. Okay. Tapos, ano ko na culture shock ako kaagad, Sir Duy-Duy, kasi, ay, aloy, I have my 61 secondary, ang musulod sa akong GMIT kay Ulo, Lucy, sa diguban. But, wala akong pasok. Hindi lang ganahan musulod sa akong klase. Ay, ang problema pala, kasi I am expecting them to be on the GMIT. No? Kaya, yun. Mura ko dek elementary kanina. A simple message could mean an attendance already. Hello, Mrs. Sugano. Nag-piso Wi-Fi. Sige, attendance check. Mura po na sa elementary. Dapat designated na area nga makuha sila kay not all areas mag-good nga. Butangan nato siya og module for that to usually barangay, puro, ano siya. Kung naka-pick up na sila, naka-forma sila, kung ni siya katong gihimong ebidensya ni parent nga nag-yung module ma, ay na siya ipermahan na attendance sheet, na distribution list. Okay, that is correct. Tawagin lang si ma'am. Pag makatawag ka, that is attendance check, text message, handheld radio, letter. Muna siya. Ano nakita mo? Mas kita papingki, nakita mo. Katungkan ma'am. Okay. Consider na siya karon kay pandemic. Kaya syempre, ang ato ang klase is not normal. Dili mo siya inanak ka normal. Kasi nakatulog na mo diya ha, ayaw mo tulog na mo. Next, ang ato ang Lact 1, the Learner Attendance Conversion Tool Lact 1, purely online. I don't know mo kayo, yung purely online. Kasi even sa ato ang secondary, natin mas smart class in our secondary, national school. So, nasli mga daily, ang arrangement nato ang conversion. Okay, ito yun. Tingnan nyo. Dito, i-expand ang heart ni teacher. No? Pag weekly, pag nagsabot mo nga maghatag ng module, tapos doon si parent, automatic 3 class days yan. 3 class days. Tapos, uli parent, another 3 days. O, di ba? Inan ang kwintada sa attendance. O, paano yung sabot? So, syempre, every distribution, 3 days yan. So 4 months, so 12 days. Yan. So syempre, walay bata, pero ang parent. So all distance learning, ito ginamit namin kasi distance learning kasi kami. Modality. Okay. Communication-based talaga attendance checking natin. Next another is for the lecture, ito yung mga printed modular module. Kung ilang module ang nasubmit mo, lahi po nga kasabutan ha. Kung ilang module, 6 module, 9 module, kung kompleto yan, may corresponding formula yan. So, raro ko lang yan, don't you worry. Nasa DepEd memorandum yan, makikita ninyo yung computation. So, ito yun ang kaya you ask the mga tao, kasi relax ni teacher, dili yun relax. Karon nga nagpandan, ini no, additional computation na po ni teacher na trabaho mo. So, dili yun tinuod nga relax ang teacher. Karon nag-pandemic noise. Times 2. Pareha gud na ako karon actually. I am having CID virtual training also. So ang nag-represent sa kuha karon nga hour gikan alas 10 hangtod alas 12 kay whole day man ang ako ang kauban ng HR na siya karon na minaw dito. Kay na dire mo na multitasking nga trabaho. So hapit na ko alas 12. Tama gid sir number 6 pa ko. Which lock should I choose? Okay, of course, ito yan. Ano yung ina-adapt ng police? Nakadepende sa school. Next, can I use different locks in my class? Okay, yung second year na tayo ng pandemic, pwede ba kumugamit? Yes, as long as the chosen lock is applicable to your class. Kung walay, ayaw taon pugsa ninyo ng mga bata nga way mga signal na moingog ka nga globe, no? Why signal, why pugsa na niya? Okay, ito yan. Ito. Online distance learning modality, printed modality, or digital modular. Okay. Yun ang pinagsasabi ko kanina. Is it possible for one section, each learner has a different lack? Iba-iba sila ng modality? Yes. Learners in one section may have different lack. And yung mga estudyante na dalaon ni parent ang to siya Davao, sa karon ang inyong communication. So lahi siya. Isahon niya kuha yung module or mag-communicate mo. So, this is really possible na iba-iba ang kanilang lack sa matag estudyante. So, ang tawag nato ani is nakadepende na siya sa imuhang heart, sa imuhang pagdawat, sa matag rason sa atuang tanan ug niyo nila. So, di jud ka pwede mingon, no, this is modular, blah, blah, blah. Oy, teacher, ayaw pag-ana. So, ana na siya. So, mo nang giingon nato, we are really extending much of our heart and nag-follow yun ta what was being mandated to us by the DepEd. No, it's nakadepende na sa. Another question. Ragwa na yun tayo open forum ani Sir Doy-Doy kaya ako nang ihatag ang tanan. There are multiple modalities being held. Separate ba ang akuang SF2? Sir, lain-lain ang modality po aning SF2. The answer, if this is the most convenient and useful to the class advisor, he, she may do so. Dali lang bitaw ng SF2 kanang imuhang attendance ni mo nga form. Okay, you could go sa kanyang teacher. Pero si principal, wala na nagpugo sa imo ha, depende na nimo. There were some teachers talaga na ako yun din siyang na-encounter really, na grabe yun yung concern sa iyang mga estudyante. Awal ba yata mo adto sa mga bata? Kaya the most vulnerable sa karon nga panahon is that na dagangan kayo tag-agian bago ta makaduol sa tong bata for our home visitation. Mananggit, group leader mananggit, kung agi pa ta sa mga BNS sa atong temperature, kaya uroy pagkahuman natong kita sa itong mga batang kalinturaw na. God, ikaw yung teacher ang kita. Si teacher, Madali Shirley, kay nag-visit. Yan. Ubo, mamuto siyang kaduha. Hatot, may ganun makaubo. Yan. Sa bata, isod siya. Sa akin, because we are slowly now changing and to follow lang itong protocol sa kapitan, group leader, BNS, or even our school nurse. In our district, sa nurse, si Sir Gudo. Sa Pikas, si Ma'am Gigay. Kadako ang district is maraming nurse. Kaluoy po. Pero that's the reality. What we have BNS in our barangay, we have BSW in our barangay. So, makatabang sila. Another, in Lot 1, if is the student considered present, if she only able to enter online, at yun lang kayo, niya nawala, alaman mapugi mo ng abstinent mo. Yes, yun na siya. And nagpakita na siya. Yun ang sinabi ko kanina. In Lot 2, should learn still consider present, maski delayed ang pag-submit niya sa module? Yes, of course. Kaya nga, extended yung hearted. Ma'am, ako yung estudyante, ma'am ba? Doon lang teacher sa principal. Karon ma'am ba? Module 1, ragyot tayo nakuha niya, ma'am. Quarter 1. Yaon sa naman karon, dapat quarter 2 na ta. Consider pa rin yan. Try to communicate the parent sa hinungdan. How can we record the attendance of learner using the 6-day schedule in the SF2 is only designed for a 5-day class schedule. Okay. Kung saan daw ni record 6-day class schedule. Okay. Kay, kung sa gitawag na to ron, work, ang ihipon ni teacher sa inyong lesson plan, I hope you are familiar with the weekly home learning plan. Ano naman gigamit ni teacher karon nga gihimo? Dili naman DLL, dili na daily lesson plan, dili na daily lesson log, but WLHP, home weekly home learning plan, WHLP, no? So, ang DepEd ICT is in the process of updating sa mga forms naman. So, pwede na ito siya ma-edit. Okay, pwede ma-edit yung mga 6 days. Yung mo connect magod siya with the lesson plan nga imong si teacher. Kani, mag-drop out. Diba? Pwede lang, walay mag-drop out. Pero kung mag-drop out yun siya, encourage yun niya. Consider lang na siya i-reach out. Okay, kung pwede lang, dili, wala yun drop out. Maapektuhan ang yutag sa mood mo at ang klase. Try to extend consideration. Kung na ay rason, ayaw lang sa siya i-drop. Kaya siya no longer participating sa kay rason na sakit, nag-transfer or whatever. Try to communicate. Kung pwede mo, hindi mo ang gina-encourage. Kung pwede, during our DMEA, kami nga mga district head, we will be reporting very good kumusta mo. I was big question. Shirley, I was sa bato, tama ba ito? I-congratulate ko. Shirley, thank you for being honest. Got the words sa itong SPS o sa itong ASPS. Thank you for being honest, Shirley. Why I reported dropouts? Because our school has also reported dropouts. So kung pwede lang, maisgutan, anong nag-drop, wala na drop. So kung ma-accept man lang nato, hindi na kita mag-drop. Pero kung naagyon, mas usapan natin yan kung pwede kanang NLPA nato, kung makaya lang yang himo, maski tuwa dito, naman estudyante nga gidala sa Dubai. Oh my God. Naman internet na may service. So ayaw siya i-drop out. Go ahead. Mag-contact mo. Mag-face to face day mo. Magtinawagay day mo. Dili lang na, di ba? Ayaw i-drop out. Ma'am, to amang po siya tumuis maragusan, ma'am. Walay signal. As long as nakabalo ka, nagtuwa siya sa tumoy sa bukid, ayaw siya i-drop out. Kaya nagpahibaluman. Nagtuwa siya sa tumoy sa Mount Apo. Basta ay communication. Basta na ay paggamit sa mga module. Ma'am, tibuok tuig mambay sa radyo module. Unya, kagyan sila ko sa ng module. Okay, go. Ayaw lang siya i-drop out. It's just a matter of communication. No? Okay. Next. Okay, yan. Communication effort. Valid ba siya? Okay, unsa siya ka-valid? Ato akong giingon sa inyo tanan, valid to siyang tanan. Yan, magpatabang pagitaw na maski tuwa siya sa tumoy. Nanikamot siya magkasignal para mo connect sa imo. Valid yan, accept that. Do I still need to accomplish SF3? Ha? Unsa ka SF3? Books. Okay. Existing form, electronic, mga modules, mga materials, pwede na siya, hindi mo siya i-record, pero pwede mo i-enhance ang learning module na isulat. Pero there's no need sa LIS ngayon na. Okay. Next is there any amendment to SF7? Okay. Tingnan natin. Okay. None. SF7, none. Wala. Kasi ito yung gawin. So, na-communication si teacher, si student. How can I update SF8? Ma'am, saan na ko pagtimbang na ko mga bata? Of course, yun na mo matimbang. So, ano sa himong SF8? Dili man siya mandatory. Pero ha, ano sa required ka mo submit og SF8 katong imong BMI sa karon no relax man ron si BMI ang iskahan recipient beneficiary anang gatas ni governor meals sa tuang barangay, hot meals sa tuang bayanihan or kalinga sa kusina para sa barangay. O hatag yutang BMI. Insay mo tabang na to, anak, mga DNS, sila may mutabang na to. Say mo bang nga friends mo hatag og report kay because you are beneficiary. The school-based feeding program, wag siya na-suspend sa tuwang DepEd. Padayot yun ni siya. So maunang ang atuang gobyerno nahapon hatag ng mga pagkaon. Mga hot meals sa pipila ka mga bata ay din. So kung ang inyong eskwelahan na ay bata identified at yun ang paningkamutan na matimbang na sila. Okay? Sige. High courage po i-collect yun ni siya syempre following the protocol. 19. Open for money, Sir Doy-Doy. Kaya gihatag na yun na ako ang mga question. Kanang ganing mga bata na gihawiran, i-filled out pa ba ang character traits na man mo nagkita sa bata? So of course, sabi mo nga character trait na wala man mo nagkita. So revise ba na siya? No. You just leave it blank. Assist lang yan. Lang. Ayaw po yung hindi pa graduate graduhin na ninyo, wa man mo nakita sa bata, so wala ka kamalong sa batasan. As is lang. 20. Where can we get a copy of the race form? Okay. LIS. Upload yan. Kasi makatabang na ito, ana, our ICT form, our false ICT teacher. Kaya giorient naman si teacher ani saon pag extra o copy sa mga forms. Kabalo na ani si teacher. Kunya o panahon nga mag on or campus teaching kayo or kayo busy kayo sa mga school, mingon dahil si teacher, ay dili ko ka-extract anagang, darling, beautiful, kita pula na teacher, di ka pwera na. Kay, as I've said kanina, depende kasi yan pag mag-open ng facility ng LIS, extract na o form. Pero pag wala, di yun na kapugos. Maski magligid-ligid pa, di yun na mahatagan ng form kadiman. Pero kung gusto kag manual, matagaan kag kopya. Pero kung gusto nimo extended talaga, just follow the schedule sa DepEd. Nevertheless, yun, manual. Is then internal division level checking of school forms allowed? This time, the answer is no. The checking is school level. Dati-rate, kung agto ng mga teachers sa district level, ay EPS maabot sa atuang ang district para mag-checking. But this pandemic, no. School level lang ang checking. Igo na lang sila mo perma. We have EPS partner. EPS, ibig sabihin, Education Program Supervisors na mga partners na to. Kung ako, na sila mag-check. Tapos natay master teacher nga mo help. But this time, school level lang po lahat. First, health protocols. Is the result of the checking of forms conducted by the school checking valid and final? Of course, yes. Tama yan. So the checking, the reading of the forms, nasa school level. Tapos, after that one, kasi ang mag-finalize ng mga records, yun lang naman ang school. So si school lang man ICT. So the finalization of all the forms, nasa school level yan. So si teacher ang mag-finalize. Pero ang atong bantayan, dapat pag mag-finalize na, makabalog yun si principal. Na dapat ma-check ni principal, wala na ba ni submit, wala ba na bilin. Kaya ang itabuan pag mag-finalize na gani, na to. Kung naay malimtan, my God, di ha ang problema. Eh, once ma-finalize na yan, isud na siya sudlan, kaya idugang ni mo imong hindi ka na-blin. So, taas kayong proseso sa request na po, Ana. Yan, magulat na po tag-approval sa central office. Mauna mga problema ka. So, that is why the finalization nakadepende yan ni principal. Pag yung principal go. Kung naay malimtan, Ana, si principal yun, Ana, basulod. So, para walay basulay, double check. That's it. Nahuman na yun, Sir Doy. So, ito is amendment lang na mga asment. I already explained it to you. Kaya yung mga checking natin, kung nag-wrap up ka na siya. Actually, my presentation will be given to Sir Doy for further sa inyong pag-study kung napod may copy. No? So, our time is almost 12. So, opt for pabatating, kung ba naman kong answer. Thank you. Okay. Pero bitaw, mag-open forum tayo. Kasi na may mga question. Okay,
thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much, Ma'am Sugano, for that very insightful discussion about school boards. given us a lot of information, especially in the context now of the pandemic. I'm sure it would help a lot our educators as they embark themselves for their future OJTs. Sir Bench, thank you so much once again, Ma'am Sugano, for the applause for Ma'am. All right, Sir Bench, are we going to have an open forum? Do we still have the time?
May open forum pa ba? Binigay ko na lahat. Yung mga
Ano ka ba sa
dito,
Ma'am, mahingi lang. Ma'am, may question dito na kami student. Ano daw ma'am is it okay daw na mo balibad if you will be as school class advisor? Okay lang ba daw or
new teacher na bubaliban. Direct na karon sa SF7. Okay, sa SF7 na po. Scholar Form 7. Ganyan. New teacher. Tama ko, Sir Doy-Doy? Ha? Kaduy. Tupunta ka. As principal, God, kasi new teacher siguro, you will be guided. The proper term, ang atong gamiton is dili baliban. You will be properly guided. Sakit pagkation ng baliban. Siguro lang principal. Pero just approach your principal in a very nice way. Kuha na lang kang, ma'am, please guide me. Si principal, kabalo na ng guide me. Baliban na yan. Pero as new teacher, Sir Doy-Doy, kaya during baya sa iyong pagpang-apply, mas kito ako sa tumoy, yes.
Mojo, yes.
Di ba naman na sa apply? Okay, siguro the term should be baliban, not baliban. But you will approach the principal. Please, Mr. Okay. Siyempre, newbies, mga newbies, yan ni principal, dili ka pa sagda.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, so walay balibaray. You will be properly guided by the school principal. Okay?
Alright, thank you so much, ma'am, for that. So again, walay balibaray students, ha? I think, Sir Benj, yes, I think we can take at least 2 to 3 questions coming from the students, if there are some.
Okay, only 2 to 3 questions.
Sige. Okay lang po, ma'am. Ma'am Sugano.
Okay.
Alright, sige. So students, do you have questions, clarifications from the discussion of Ma'am Sugano? You can use the raise hand button so that you can be recognized, or you can chat your question in the chat space so that I can read it. How about from the BS English students? Or from the BE students? Kasi si Ma'am Sugano basically with Bachelor of Elementary Education.
Yes.
Perhaps you have some questions.
Kasi ako yung mag-question doon.
Ma'am, baka meron ka pong question to the students.
No, just an encouragement to all our future educators. Simple lang. Bawal daw mag-assume, mag-presume, at mag-expect. Kasi wala maging teacher. Challenging ang teacher. Very just open your hearts ninyo. Kaya nyo. Pero, being a teacher is not simple. Complicated po yan. You will be the molders of our youth. Kayo yung maging, kayo ang magpulis sa mga. So, I hope na pagdating ninyo sa field, do not, ayaw yun mo believe. The negativity should not be in you. Pinakita ninyo na you can do it. That's it.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am, for that wisdom and for encouraging our students. I would like to ask something, ma'am, if it's okay with you. From our previous episode with Ma'am Harry, she told the secondary students that didn't have the chance to have a physical OJT at Mungkaya National High School, given that the division would approve, I would like to ask the BEd students if they also have the chance, or will the elementary schools in the division would parang allow BEds to also have physical OJT sa mga schools po in elementary.
Sige. Actually, with the partnership of Sir Gary, yun talaga ang gusto na ni Sir Gary, para bang the partnership the active to the DepEd. So, kinakailangan talaga ng proper connection. So, if our SDS would allow it a limited face-to-face, that would be much better for them to experience na mag-comply talaga nila. Meron bang tinatawag nating the completeness of your experience para makagraduate talaga kayo na you experience what is on and off campus teaching. Kasi FS is different. Sige, just take it positive na our SDS as long as bakunado, yun talaga importante. Diba, you are encouraged na talagang mag-vaccinate kayo. And then also, following the health protocols. Alam ko yan ni Sir Gary at saka ni Sir Doy. Kasi very challenging naman talaga yung requirement ni DepEd bago kayo makapasok ng school. Pero as I told you, I accepted mga FS, mga estudyante ng MONCAS to do some connection with our teacher with regards to their research. No? So I allow them as long as they follow also the program.
Huwag pa man lagi nag-i-aprubahan.
Very welcome. As to Ma'am Paris' prerogative, with accept, kasi meron silang smart classes eh. Our student, yung mga estudyante ninyo, Sir Doy, would be also be a teacher sa ilahang mga smart classes. Diba? So yun. Kasi the point kasi with Ma'am Harry, because smart class very effective. Yun. At saka siguro meron silang mga cases with baka may ano sila with limited face-to-face na mga estudyante. Kasi meron sila na nabasa ko kasi na may initiative si her, and that is really very good. Initiative. Our SDS actually like initiatives, yung mga initiation and prevention. That is really very good. As long as we follow the program.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that. And I hope sana nabuhayan ng loob ating mga BEd students. Hopefully, yes, sir. Hopefully, you can
it's just a matter of approval of our SDS. And I know Sir Gary and Sir Doy would win the heart of our SDS. Our SDS really good. Isa lang siya, careful lang yun siya with the health.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am, for that. So we hope for that for the DS approve our request on that. All right. So thank you so much once again, Ma'am Sugano, requesting our technical certificate of recognition to our guest speaker. All right. So let me read the citation. Mungkayo College of Arts, Sciences, and Technology, L. Sarmiento Senior Street, Poblacion, Davao Oro of recognition is awarded to in grateful appreciation and recognition of her lofty thoughts, brilliant ideas, and relevant experiences as resource speaker during the webinar series 5 entitled Guidelines on the Preparation Mission and Checking of School Forms, held on November 5, 2021 via Zoom and Facebook Live platforms. Given this of November 2021 via Zoom and Facebook Live platforms. Signed, Dr. Karen Chaser B. Makiling, Program Teacher Education. Signed, Dr. Gary P. Lagachera, College Administrator. Certificate of recognition is awarded to Ma'am Shirley Jean V. Sugano. Words of applause.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sir Doy Doy. Thank you.
Ma'am, where can we find you today, ma'am? Because we'll be giving you the certificate and also the token.
Actually, I'm hopeful because I'm working from home because I'm attending webinar. Actually, 2 webinars ito. Multitasking tayo. Thank you to the host, Mr. De Los Reyes. You're very good. Pagpatuloy mo yan, darling. Maging future. Sir Doy Doy, you have actually, and so far, message ako was lang man manatani niya. Yung mga estudyante ko, I do appreciate sa ilahang my students sa second year BEd at saka sa third year. Sir Doy Doy, congratulations for molding them. And I do hope na talaga very yung mga estudyante ng Moncast. Alam naman ninyo na talagang my heart, I'm a BSU part-time for quite sunny years, and alam niya ni Sir Gary, I am really helping our future educators. Congratulations and thank you so much. I hope you dami po po. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And we are so very happy that you are now part of the Moncast family.
Yes, I'm so glad. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Right. So before we end our webinar this morning, I would like to call on Ms. Lizelle Jean Paculana from BSN Mathematics to give us her closing remarks.
Hello, good afternoon. I believe that during the short span of virtual interaction, all of us have obtained a virtual discussion that speaks of the weight of responsibilities that strings along with being a teacher. Okay? On behalf of all the education students, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our plenary speaker, who is known for being a committed educator that works in full tilt, Ma'am Shirley Jean V. Sugano, District Coordinating Principal 2 of Mungkay is for delivering such essential knowledge today about the guidelines and the preparation, submission, and check school forms. Of course, I would also like to acknowledge the few amazing souls who grace us into the pedestal of learning, and that I know would be very much happy to see us win in this journey of creating a life learning. And that I know, that they would be very much happy. Our advisors, Sir Jiduy, Sir Arap L. Ardenesa, the Program Head of Education, Dr. Karen Chaser Makiling, and our new appointed College President, Dr. Gary P. Lagatiera. Before we formally close this virtual event and do our own thing, allow me to share with you my learnings in today's lesson. Forms makes it easier for us to collect and update information from parents of current and future students in years of parental access rights and the students themselves. Reports and various forms will always be part of teacher's life. A percentage of teachers' time is devoted to accomplish and comply necessary forms every school year. So that is the life of the teacher. The whole talk is based on the Memorandum Number 14, Series dated March 26, 2001, titled Interim Guidelines on the Preparation, Submission, and Checking of School Forms for the school year 2020-2021. Here we have preparation and submission of school forms. So I will talk the whole talk of this webinar. First, we have School Form 1 or the School Register. It is considered as the master list of class enrollment. School Form 2 are the learner's daily attendance, a form used to record attendance, absence, or tardiness of the learners. School Form 3 are books issued and returned. It's the list of books by title issued to or returned by the learner.
right? I think something is wrong with the connection of Miss Lizelle. Hello, Miss Lizelle, are you still there?
Hello, sir. Nahiram muna ako ng cellphone case unit. Okay, we have school form 5 or the report promotion, learning progress and achievement. Okay, this is the list of promoted retained class. School form 6 or the summary and the report on promotion and learning progress and achievement. The school form 7 or the school personnel assignment list and basic profile, or the list of school personnel basic profile and teaching load or assignment. Next, we have the school form 8 or the learner's basic health and nutrition report, assessment, body max, index. And then we have school form 9 or the progress report card. This is individual academic, behavioral, and attendance report by quarter. And lastly, we have for school form 10 or learner's permanent academic record. These are the individual academic record by quarter and formerly known as Form 137. Next, we have checking of school forms. The annual checking of school forms shall only be done at the school level by the school check committee. Okay, the school level checking may be conducted through online or on-site, provided that health and safety protocols are being observed. Okay. I am in great anticipation toward something that promises effective application of what we have learned today with a resource speaker and her talk about the guidelines and the preparation, submission, and checking of school forms on our actual sheet. Truly, after hearing Ma'am Shirley spoke in a sensible and relevant volume, I know you share the same insights with me. It is not easy to make school forms, and that we need to be careful in working with it. We need to also exercise our kindness in communication in addressing school problems. We need to take opportunities of doing things better and raise the bar of excellence in our duties and responsibilities as teachers when it comes to not just working with the school forms, but also in the first perform what is expected of us. Before I put a dot more on this message, I would also like to commend the people functioning behind this event, the BSED Mathematics, English, BEd, and Social Studies Department. It is my deep pleasure to mark this honor as a successful joint effort of individuals who share the same goal of making this undertaking possible. It was even more wonderful of such diverse and numerous students here today, virtually, and to have those who could attend despite the current unprecedented situation. I hope that today's discussion responded to everyone's interest and expectation, and that it may become as productive and insightful as it have been for me. I hope as we end this webinar, we do set tools and good practices and start implementing them in our practice teaching students with or without pandemic, since this step and memorandum, which is our talk, is applicable only on the school year 2020-2021 as extended. Hence, the important takeaway that we acquired for today is not just about the title itself. It goes far beyond paperwork, since completing this webinar will serve as the evidence of us learning the responsibilities as future educator and embracing the truth about how hard, challenging, but fulfilling the life of being a teacher. Stay safe and God bless us all. Thank you.
A virtual applause for Ms. Jean V from BSN 4 Mathematics. Thank you so much for that wonderful message, and of course for reiterating the discussion of Sugano. It shows that you have learned and you have listened from the discussion of Sugano. All right, so thank you so much everyone. Thank you so much to Ma'am Sugano, to the organizers, Sir Benji Duidoy, Sir Erap Oldaneza, to our academic program head, Dr. Caesar. Don't know if Doc is around. All right, to our college president, Dr. Garfield, students who participated and joined join us this morning. Thank you so much, everyone. Before we go, we want to marry Victoria, also requesting our tale to Victoria. Sir, page one, sir. Alright, go. Page two. Page two. Page three. Page four. Alright, page four. Last page. Alright, last page. Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Alright, alright, thank you so much. And see you on our next episode on this webinar series. Thank you, and you can now enjoy your lunch. Thank you again, Ma'am Sugano.
Yeah, sure.